Okay everybody, today, interesting topic. So how many of you are on secondary water? You're not on the culinary water from your city and they have to charge the line for your sprinkler system to work. Such is the case at this property, where we're going to have to show you a few steps that you have to take for that the sprinkler pressure, if it starts to die down. We'll show you why that's happening so that you don't feel like it's the sprinkler's problem, but it's actually causing the water pressure and to be reduced quite significantly. So if you're on secondary water and your sprinklers are a really strong pressure, let's say to begin the spring when they turn on the water, and then a month later they just die and they're like a slow trickle, and you're like, what in the world's going on here? This is the cause right here. Okay, so find where your valve box is to the main. Okay. Get yourself a crescent wrench, or you might need a key. If it's a stop waste setup, you'll need a key that goes down in so you can shut the valve off. In this case, it's right at the surface. So if you want to get in here, I'll show you. So this is right here. This is mine. This is the neighbor's, because we're right next to each other. And because you'll see that this runs parallel to the line, you'll see that's running this direction. That means it's currently on and it's flowing. Okay, so we're going to shut this off because we need to go and find the filter where we need to clean the filter. Because you're on secondary water, they don't it's not drinking water, it's not potable water, so it has sediment in it and debris, rock and tiny little pieces of sand. So that gets in the water and it causes the filter to gunk up. So I turned it perpendicular where the hole lines up if they were to put a lock on that for any reason. Okay, and now I'm going to go over next to this. I'm going to find the filter. This happens to be where the filter is. So if you look in there, you can see it looks like just a little can. So you want to get down here and let any water out. It might still be in there. You could hook a hose to this if you wanted to. That's what it's meant for. And if you just open that valve up, you'll know if there's water still in the line. There's not in this case. We're going to grab these ribs right here. And you got to kind of be right lined up with the you don't want to come in from the top or the threads won't let it make it easy. And just want to kind of loosen this. It should only be tightened hand tight, not with a big set of pliers. Otherwise you won't ever get it off again. Hey, we got a little spider in there. Little bugger. Almost bit me. Okay. So we're going to unscrew this. And we've shut the valve off so there won't be any water coming out. And we've already tested that as well. Okay. So inside is this little filter screen with a little bit of metal mesh. It has a gasket on each side, and this is actually quite clean. But if you're having problems with the pressure of your lines, this would be gunked up with sand and dirt. And all you would do is just take it over and wash it. So come with me. Just go over to our hose here. We'll just wash that sediment out. You can see it looks pretty clean now. And if you put water to it, it comes in, it goes through pretty good. Now, if you look in there, can you see in here, there's still some sediment. We don't want that to be in there when we put it back in, so what are we going to do? Let's go open it in just a slight quick second. And if you look, while I'm opening this, if you look at that, you'll see the water shoot out. Watch out for your camera. I let that go a little longer than I would have normally, but I wanted you to see it. Now there's a gasket on each side, and that will hold the seal on both sides. But see, the sediment's gone. There's no sediment in there anymore. So we're just gonna go put it in straight and kind of just jiggle it just a tad till it grabs hold. And we're gonna take this one, remember, come in about level with it, not from the top. And we got a spider here we want to take care of. And hand tight. Okay, close it up. Come back over here. Turn it back parallel with the line slowly. And you're done. The cool thing about this is that a sprinkler guy might come out and he'll do this for you in like 5 minutes, but he'll charge you his minimum, which could be $100, $150, $200 even dollars for just his minimum to come out here. You don't want to spend that kind of money. Save the $150 to $200 for that simple sprinkler repair guy to come out here and do something that you can do in 5 minutes by just watching this video, and refer back to it and reference it if it helps you. And if you do, hey, if I can save you some money and some time, my job is finished here. So this pressure is double what it was, which solves all our problems, because now there's a 1.5 times overlap of overspray from one head to another. So this head right here is a Rainbird 5000, and so are these. So when they spray, they'll intersect with each other and overlap 1.5 times. Before they didn't even come close to overlapping, because the sediment was so clogged up on that screen that you saw. But now they spray 1.5 times overspray, which is the key. Give that a try and make sure you locate your valve, your main shutoff, close it slowly, then let the water out of the housing of the filter. Slowly and carefully unscrew the filter, lined up with the threads, okay? Take the housing off, pull the filter out, hose it off really good from both sides. Now I will say there's a trick you can do. You can purchase a replacement filter. They're about $40 or $50, but you can always have one on hand, so you can just hurry and pop it in, and then spend more time brushing that with a toothbrush and really getting it clean, and then dry for the next time. So good luck with that. For all of you on secondary water who are super annoyed, solutions are here finally. Hopefully this video helped you, and if it did, go ahead and subscribe and like and hit the bell, and look at the other videos I've also put down in the description of this video, so you can follow all the other things that might be helpful. Good luck with everything.